Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin Reed, and today is Saturday. Yesterday was Friday in the trading week, and if you guys been watching the stock market like I have, you know we are taking a beat down. We are taking a beat down, and currently, I don't know if y'all watched my video, but I asked the question: Are we in a recession? And shortly after that, everyone has been talking about we are in a recession already. So, I don't know if we're in a recession, but things are definitely pointing in that direction that we're getting taking a beating like this. GDP is down, inflation is up, and the Feds they're spinning their heads. Now we did see some positive movement on the last video, which was Wednesday, I believe. We saw some positive movement after the Fed speeches, but shortly after that, Thursday and Friday, we gave back everything and more. So we saw 3% gains on Wednesday, but we saw about a 4% loss on Thursday, along with another half percentage or 1% loss on Friday. And we're going to check that out now. But before we do, like, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I make videos. All right, let's check it out. So we see the Dow Jones is down 0.30% on Friday. The S&P 500 was down 0.57% Friday. NASDAQ was down 1.40%, and the Russell was down 1.69%. As you can see, everything took a beating. Everything took a beating. And I just want to point something out to y'all, right? Y'all see Charge Point coming back down in that $12 range. I sold out when it ran up. I'm pretty sure I told y'all I sold out at that 20%. I told y'all I got rid of everything. SoFi down to the $6. I'm actually still holding a large position of SoFi, but I did sell some and take some profit. Now, currently, I'm down big time in SoFi and NEO. Big time. I'm down about 50% in each. However, these are long-term plays. These are investments for me, so I'm not really hurting in that, right? I continue to average down, so that way I'm no longer 50% down in it. I'm more like, okay, 10% down, 5%, 20%. I continue to average down along with the market, so I'm not waiting on like a big down day like we saw Friday. Seeing NEO down to 1492, I bought a big position, brought my average down, so now instead of being down 50%, I'm down about 10%. So that's how we do that, right? We average down, dollar cost averaging to our plays over long term. Amazon is still a big dog. You definitely should be buying a piece of it if you want it. Now on BTI, one thing I wanted to point out, right? Look at this. This is what we talked about investing in this year, because we knew that this would be a bearish year because of the fears of the market coming down. And so far, we've seen 4 consecutive months of red. We've seen these markets take a crazy beating. BTI is our one that we said we want to have 80% of our positions in, right? 80%. If you're averaging into BTI right now, from its current price, it's down 11.84%. But if you were averaging in, you should only be down about, you might even be up, but I want to say down about 1 to 2%, because I was continuing to average down. That's what I did. I averaged down throughout this entire thing, and my current average right here, this is actually off, so this is not correct right now, but I'll definitely update this so we can know. 5% in Goldman Sachs, you should be getting paid based on those dividends. Wells Fargo, Apple has barely even moved. This actually up still 19.14% from the beginning of the year, especially from this entry price that I had set here. SoFi, we actually taking a beating in that 22%, as you can see here. And PayPal up, a little small. Well, actually still down. We down still based on this $100 if you got in at these entry prices. So we still down a little bit, but we're not taking too crazy of a beating. The markets are currently down super heavy, and we're nowhere near as beat down as they are. So we definitely doing good if you actually stuck to this plan with 80% in BTI and dollar cost averaging into it. So buying a small piece of it every now and then. All right. So one thing I want to talk about, right? This article. What to watch today. Stock futures drop out the worst day. Worst day for Dow NASDAQ since 2020. Really, you guys, they have been talking about this market. This is the worst market since 2008, especially since we had those fears of recession. Everything has been red. One thing I wanted to point out that I thought was definitely major that we should pay attention to, right? Look, what's the only thing on this stock heat map that's actually green? The only thing that's actually green on this stock heat map is energy. It's energy. We talked about buying into energy when Russia did their invasion of Ukraine, which that's still going on actually. I talk about that in past tense, forgive me. But this is one of those things that I don't think that, excuse me. I think energy is going to be one of those sectors that's probably going to be our saving grace, along with a big dog like Apple. Apple is not really taking a beating like everything else in the market. And VTI, I think Apple, VTI, and maybe pick you a XLE was the ETF that I actually like for that, for energy, right? Y'all see XLE, energy sector. I did not set us a buy price for it, right? I didn't, but I think that's going to be the one that's probably going to be our saving grace for the year to actually make us some profits. And what we can do, we can actually check that out, right? Let's see how XLE has done so far this year to date. Up 44.91%, right? So if we'd have been investing in this thing, we would already be up 41.991%. And that's great. The past 1 month, 4%, past 5 days, 11%. So that's why we check our stock heat map, because this kind of points us in the direction of, hey, where should we be putting our money at for this, right now, during this time, during this recession, if we're in a recession. I'm not saying we are. I'm just speculating that that's the direction we could possibly be heading. So y'all excuse me, I'm a little under the weather, but just something to be aware of. I also pointed out to you guys last week that crypto is in crypto winter. It is not making any big moves. Look at crypto. Even crypto is suffering from this. Crypto moves with majority of the market. So it is no surprise that we're seeing it take a beating. I told you guys that I moved some of my Bitcoin and some of my positions around, sold them out of my RobinHood, what I had in RobinHood, and I bought it all either in Gemini, I have my sandbox in Gemini, or Webull, or Coinbase. So I have a lot of my crypto now only in those 3 platforms, so that I can separate my crypto from my trading accounts and my investing from my trading. And I've been actually taking the time to do that. I'm separating my investments from my trades. And if you guys follow my Instagram and my Facebook, you should be seeing that I'm doing a lot of options trade to hedge against these stock losses. So although these stocks are losing heavy, my portfolio is still staying balanced, so that when these stocks come back, my portfolio should pretty much take out to the moon, because I'm up. I'm making money, right? I'm making money regardless of the downturn of the market or whether it's going up. I'm just making money on top of that. So that's something to be aware of. As we go forward, I'm going to keep trying to teach you guys some things like technical analysis and how to read charts, because right now fundamentals is not really going to help us as far as future investments, besides buying the big dogs or those financials or those energy plays. You guys saw the image. Hopefully you go back and take a screenshot, rewind back to that, so you know that what we were looking at as far as the plays that we thought would be good for this year, as well as the energy plays. So things I'm going to recommend, definitely 80% VTI. Holding you some cash so that when this thing is over with, you can buy, and learning how to trade those options, because trading those options definitely hedges against those losses, and it helps you add in cash into your account. So if you can't consistently put in an amount every 2 weeks, you can trade those options, and that allows you to build up cash in your portfolio. So that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you for joining the journey to become wealthy. Hopefully you guys learned something. Y'all let me know if y'all want to get more into the technical analysis in the comments, and we'll definitely look forward to doing that. I'll see y'all later.